Thank you, Senior Tunatong, Aussie Bong and his team, members of our college.
Misambol Naka, Assalamualaikum, Namaste, Noya Mori, and a very good morning to you all. It is indeed a pleasure for my wife and I to be invited to be with you here this morning as your chief guest and to officiate in the induction ceremony of your prefects and the awarding of rewards for those of you who excelled in your studies last year. In my capacity as your president, this will be my first official visit to a secondary school in this country of ours. And I intend to visit other schools during my term and my tenure as the president. Today will also be an important and memorable occasion for you students who will be inducted as prefects, and some of you who will be rewarded for your hard work last year. We are all excited. We're so happy to be here with you. In my address this morning, I would like to address three groups in particular: the prefects, the leaders, the awardees, those of you who will be awarded with your prizes for your hard work last year, and the student body as a whole. And I'm glad your parents and your friends are here, because I intend to talk about an issue, a phenomenon, which should be of concern and interest to all Fijians. For those of you who have been chosen as prefects, you have proven yourself, hence your calling to lead. When you become a leader, you are required to lead by example. Followers emulate what leaders do and not what leaders say but fail to do. To lead is to serve. So a good leader is not someone who throws his or her weight around and have very little to show in the end. Good leaders lead from the front. They show the way and how things are to be done. They set the examples so that others may follow. Leadership is about serving. As leaders, you and I must have a positive attitude to serve and not expect to be served. As prefects, you are also the assistants to the teachers. Therefore, you are required to be responsible and be reliable at all times. You have an obligation and a very important role to play within the school. You are responsible for nurturing and helping in the development of your young peers who will be expected to take on the role in future. Your theme of, and I quote, "Preach what you believe and practice what you preach," unquote, is absolutely appropriate and timely. For those of you who will be receiving awards for your achievements, you have proven yourself through your hard work, your perseverance, your sacrifices, and how you manage your time wisely. Your pursuit of academic excellence has paid off, and you deserve our congratulations. You are to be justly rewarded. Well done. For the rest of the students, I want to reaffirm and assure you that you are also champions and winners in your own right. The fact that you are still being in school today says a lot about you, and especially about your desire to achieve something great in life later on. My advice to you is continue to persevere, remain focused, and do not lose hope. The future now looks good and bright for all of you. I commend you and your parents, your guardians, for the effort that you've made to be in school today and to be part of a national effort to develop our beloved Fiji into a knowledge-based society. On its part, government has made and continues to make every effort to help you realize your dreams. Government has provided free education from preschool to kindergarten through to primary and secondary schools right up to tertiary level. At tertiary level, you can either secure a topper scholarship under which you will be sponsored to study in specifically selected fields, or you could secure a scholarship for any field of study of your choice. The free education initiative is not only limited to tuition fees, but it also includes free bus fares for those who are eligible and free textbooks for all students. Importantly, government continues to review our education curriculum to ensure that Fiji achieves a very high standard of education that will better prepare you for your future. You may already be aware that government is not just focused purely on academic achievement, but it also placing unprecedented focus on developing our technical knowledge and skills. We have a shortage of qualified and skilled craftsmen. Government, in partnership with the various communities, has established and will continue to establish technical colleges where students are given a choice to learn basic technical skills. These are skills that are in high demand in the labor market, both within Fiji and internationally, for those of you who may decide to venture outside of Fiji in the future. So apart from congratulating those of you for your appointment as prefects and for your achievements in 2015, I also wish to encourage you all to continue to strive for the best. This is one time in Fiji's history that as a nation, Fiji is able to cater for the education needs of our children and our future leaders. This is part of government's national vision to provide equal access to quality education to all Fijians at all levels. To the parents and the guardians who are here this morning, I also have a message for you, and that is to continue to play your part in the education of your children. Government's education initiatives now means that your responsibilities have been narrowed to buying your children's uniforms, including shoes and bags and stationery. You're also responsible for preparing healthy and economical lunches, and I'll be talking more about that later on. Even with the initiatives in place, I know that government is going the extra mile to provide school bags and stationery to children who are in dire need. I am very confident and consider it prudent that when all of us, parents, students, teachers, government officials, and the community at large, when we work together as a team to properly educate our students of today, our beloved nation Fiji will be the ultimate winner in the future, because they will be our leaders of tomorrow, and I'm talking about our school children of today. Students, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me on this occasion and at this juncture to speak about another important topic that is very important to all of us, and it's about non-communicable diseases, or NCDs. For your information, about 2 weeks ago I was approached by the Minister of Health to advocate for the prevention of NCD and be the champion for the fight against NCDs. I had gladly accepted the challenge, so please allow me, bear with me, I'd like to talk some more about NCDs. I'm glad to see that the doctor and the team from the medical services are here to talk more about that later on. The linkage of NCDs to you students and to the parents is very clear. To succeed in school and life, you must be healthy. The definition of health encompasses spiritual, physical, mental, and social well-being. Unfortunately, in Fiji today, we have many unhealthy people and unhealthy students who suffer from NCDs to the extent that about 80% of the deaths in Fiji are caused by NCDs, especially heart attacks, diabetes, and stroke. This has become one of my biggest concerns as a president. The sad thing is most of these NCDs arise from poor choices that we all make in our daily lives. The rate of NCDs in the country is at an alarming pace, and we need to combat the issue. If we have to combat the issue, we need to begin with you, the students, our future leaders of tomorrow. According to the Ministry of Health, the life expectancy for men and women in Fiji is now less than 70 years. This means that most people in Fiji die before they reach their 70th birthday. As your president, I'm also here to tell you that we all need to live healthy lifestyles so that we have healthy blood that is important for healthy organs. Having a healthy lifestyle must begin from pregnancy for you ladies and mothers, because when we are healthy, we are more productive. Our life expectancy increases and less Fijians die young. Productivity increases. We need to eat right. We need to drink right. Breathe lovely fresh air and think right in order for, and I quote, Fiji to add years to life and life to years, unquote. Our lifestyle should be a healthy one to decrease premature deaths and increase life expectancy. Unlike some other countries in the world, Fiji is blessed with land where you and I can plant green leafy vegetables and fresh fruits, and it is surrounded by the vast Pacific Ocean that has a lot of fresh and healthy seafood. The secure Fiji environment allows you and I to exercise and participate in physical activities. Please exercise. Go for a walk. Go for a run. Unfortunately, many of us have become physically inactive. We prefer to stay indoors and watch TV or play with our mobile phones, electronic games, eat fast food, unhealthy snacks, and spend a lot of time sitting around and just wasting time away. The mentioned lifestyles and obesity, unbalanced diet, blood sugar, blood pressure, smoking, and a lack of exercise contribute to diabetes and heart diseases. More from the doctor and the team later on. I believe it is time to do some soul searching. It is time to start thinking. Think of how you spend most of your day. Think of family members, neighbors, or friends who died from lifestyle diseases before they turned 70, who have died premature deaths. Think of diseases like diabetes or high blood pressure and others that is going to hamper your ability to succeed in life later on. Think of how you can make a difference and make a good choice to be different. Make a move to make a difference. As a champion of the NCD awareness campaign in Fiji, it is most appropriate for me to say today that everyone must look after their health and make the right choices, and not convenient choices. To conclude, the holistic growth of a child is largely dependent on his or her spiritual, psychological, mental, and physical growth. Our duty as educators, parents, teachers, and students is to conform to healthy changes, that is to instill good values and discipline to promote the spiritual growth, stimulate their body through exercises, provide a balanced diet, and to keep them happy. In doing so, we are directly linked, and we will be all moving towards an inclusive and healthy Fijian, a healthy Fiji. Students, ladies and gentlemen, I'm most honored to be here to officiate at the Prefect Induction ceremony to help present the awards to the high achievers of last year and to also share with you my NCD message. Before I conclude, can I take you back to the address of the principal? So I'd like to commend and thank you for your comment. To fear God. The good book says that the beginning of wisdom is the fear of God. So heartening to hear that comment coming from you, sir. And I'd like to commend and thank Masa Nawalewu. You will make a very great poet in future. My request to you, can I have a copy of that poem, please, before I leave? I'd like to I would like to share that with some of my friends and certainly with my family. I feel very honored and privileged to listen to the poem. And on that note, students, parents, friends, the principal and the management of the school committee, once again, thank you very much for the honor and privilege of inviting me to be with you this morning. It is a great pleasure for my wife and I to come yesterday and officiate during the arrival of our first direct plane load of tourists from Beijing to Nandi last night, and to be with you today on our way back to Suva. I wish you well and every success for the academic year, and I wish each and every one of you a good day. God bless you, and God bless you. Thank you very much indeed.